Good morning, everyone. BDT in the house. How are you all doing? Good morning. Good morning. What a crazy freaking day yesterday. I was buried yesterday. Rough day for sure. I completely forgot about the Circle IPO until later in the day. Oh, I got both mics on. I wonder if there was a bit of an issue there. Sorry about that. Late? Yeah, I was late. I mean, I don't see you here now, so late you left. No, it says there's three people here, I guess. Usually no one shows up for JT in the house. How you doing, brother? You're probably enjoying this Elon drama. Like Tesla was gonna be something I wanted to jump into. We're definitely gonna talk about that, bro. I am no longer eager to jump into that stock. I think it's still gonna do tremendously well, but I don't want I don't want to mess with what's going on right now. It's super frustrating, to be quite honest. I applaud Elon for what he's doing. I mean, he's standing on principles. I don't really give a shit. I don't have any. I probably won't buy another Tesla after these two. So I thought you loved your Teslas. You're moving on. What are you moving to? I wonder how much brand loyalty he's losing. Like he pissed off the Democrats. Now he's pissing off the Republicans. It's tough, man. Like I need a new car, and Tesla seems like the best car to get. But man, are they gonna go bankrupt because of this? It's not out of the question. I'm moving on. You love them, but why are you moving on? If you love them, why are you moving on? Make it make sense. Ooh, Coinbase up $10. Head up $2. When I went to go to the tire sensor fix, which took 2.5 hours, I was looking at the Cybertruck. What a joke. Yeah, you complained about that the other day. Yeah, okay. I mean that you hate the because you hate the Cybertruck. You're done with Tesla. I'm having a hard time following that. It's a great car, but ready for it to depreciate like hell. Yeah. When I buy a car, I don't necessarily care about its depreciation. I just want it to be a really good car, get me from point A to point B, not have a lot of problems, and last 10, 15 years, right? I don't know if the Teslas do last 10 to 15 years with the battery, though. That's the thing. Like it's I don't know, you know? I don't know. What the My boy Dino's playing Rust. The server we were on yesterday was down. I wonder if it's back up. I doubt it. Did he swap servers? Yeah, it's still down. He might be launching Rust and to find out the server's down. All right, let's get into the stock market. E-mini S&P up 66. I don't even know how it ended yesterday. NASDAQ up 244. My Twitter timeline's just dominated with Musk this, Trump that. There's apparently there was going to be a phone call. Now there's not going to be a phone call. The last time I was on there, they're talking about how Trump's considering selling his Tesla. Like, come on, bro. You don't even, there's no way he's driving that Tesla. He couldn't drive that Tesla if he wanted to. Unless, like, it was around a private freaking community or at the White House around the, with the Secret Service. Like, even then, they probably wouldn't let him. That battery, yeah, how much I drive. The battery still loses its punch over time. It doesn't matter. Well, it matters, but it's still going to lose its punch. Batteries go bad, bro, regardless if you use them or not. I think bonds were down. That's not good. Some non-farm payrolls came out. They were good numbers. Bonds down 29 ticks to 112.17. That's bad for interest and rate cuts. Volatility up over a point. Gold down $8, 33.45. Coinbase up 11, loving it. Head up 268, loving it. I'm a little, looks like it's getting a little jiggy. I'm kind of like thinking about selling. I don't know, bro. Like selling some of it. They should get in the announcements tonight. And Shardy B said S&P inclusion is usually buy the rumor, sell the news. I don't know. Is it buy the rumor, sell the news after a pop? Increased demand. Pre-announcement runs up. Announcement spike. The stock often jumps significantly on the announcement day as investors an average price increase of 3 to 8%. Effective date surge. The price may rise further when the stock is officially added. Post inclusion. After the initial surge, the stock may pull back. After historical research from 1990 to 2000 shows an abnormal return of 3 to 5% from the announcement. Yeah, Tesla 2020 was insane. Um, be a buy the rumor, sell the news with hood if it gets included today. Melez in the house. How you doing, brother? Coinbase is a good one that just happened. Coinbase surged 33% in the week following the announcement. However, posts on X suggest some post inclusion softening 60%. The stock has already rallied, leaving less room for upside. The inclusion is widely anticipated. The stock's valuation is stretched, prompted Hood's current situation, recent web sources, strong speculation, blah. Yeah, it's had a crazy rally. It is moderately to highly likely. If announced today, Hood can rise 2 to 5% more. BofA estimates 17% of the float will be purchased, which could drive a sharp spike. Historical studies show 40% of included stocks experience negative returns within 60 days. Expo suggests a potential pullback of 55 to 60 if Hood isn't included, or if post-inclusion buying disappoints. If included, most likely, Hood can rise 3 to 5%. It's reaching 70. It's that now. The effective date would be June 20th. That's awesome news to know. So we would want, I think the move is to hope it gets included and then get ready to sell around June 20th. Probability of sell the news greater than approximately 70% given the pre-price rumor. If not included, a sharp sell-off of 10 to 20% is likely. Ugh. I got to be ready to sell in after hours. I mean, I'm pretty yoked up. I'm pretty YOLO dolo on freaking Hood right now. Is it time to take some profits? Maybe. Time to play it safe? Why is an individual like Elon Musk such a retard? It's ridiculous. This market, and yeah, the spat between those two, we'll talk about it, is ridiculous. All right, Coinbase pulling back a little. Coinbase and Tesla are starting to line up. Like I said, man, I don't want that. I don't want that heat, bro. Like I love Tesla, but I'm not. Let's talk about it. Tesla and Elon. It was crazy. Elon and Trump. It's all the rage. I bet we can pull up Twitter and see what the recent headline is. Breaking: President Trump calls for 100 basis point Fed interest rate cut. Too late, and the Fed is a disaster. Europe has had 10 rate cuts, and we've had none. Jason in the house. How you doing, brother? Trump is considering getting rid of his Tesla. The S&P is back over 6,000. New Lil Wayne album drops today. Another 120K on these skulls, told 25. Good for you, Shorty. President Trump says he doesn't mind Elon Musk turning against him. If the bill doesn't pass, there will be a 68% tax. What does that even mean? This is one of the greatest bills ever presented. It's a record cut in expenses. $1.6 trillion and the biggest tax cut ever given. If the bill doesn't pass, there will be a 68% tax increase. I don't understand. I hear so many different things about this bill. What's it called? The Great Bill? God dang it. What's the name of the bill? That's how good Grok is with my stupidity. One big beautiful bill. If the one big beautiful bill doesn't pass, what does it mean that taxes will go up 68%? So wait, job report. Yeah, it's bullish. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. Individual income tax rate. If the act does not become law, will expire. Standard deductions. It would drop to 7,500. So I think this is a play on percentages. Child tax credit would be reverted to 1,000. It is not supported by detailed analysis. It's a misleading metric, exactly. If someone's tax eligibility rises from 10,000 to 16,800, but that doesn't apply universally. So he's definitely playing with numbers there. That's annoying. The tax foundation estimates a 4 trillion revenue reduction. What? Spending. The bill allocates 150 billion to defense. 67 billion for Homeland Security, 256. The CBO estimates this bill will increase the federal deficit by 2.4 to 3 trillion over 10 years. That's not good. Deficits could rise by 5. The tax foundation projects a 2.6 trillion deficit increase conventionally or 1.7 dynamically. So we're going to spend more and bring in less. The bill delivers 4 trillion in tax cuts offset by 1. Tax cuts means less money to spend, offset by 1.6 trillion in spending and 2.5 trillion in economic growth, but those rely on optimistic tariff and growth assumptions not fully endorsed. Critics like Doge, AI_gov, extending TCJA tax cuts, 3.8 trillion, bonus depreciation, unused tax tips, blah, blah, contradicting claims of fiscal neutrality. Reshapes federal finances through 4 trillion in tax cuts, 1.6 trillion in spending cuts, and 2 to 300 billion in new spending. How is it 1.6 trillion in spending cuts, but 2 to 300 billion in new spending? I guess they're cutting, but they're moving what they're spending to some stuff. Projected to add 2.4 to 3.8 trillion to the deficit over 10 years. Yeah, I'm not smart enough to, like, that's part of the problem is who really knows? People will say what they want to get what they want. Capitalism, you know? Everything's running, including me to the beach for one last day. Just then, President Trump says Federal Reserve is a disaster. Yep, continuing to shame Powell is going to get us a rate cut. Like, everyone just repeats the same shit. I've seen this exact tweet 8 times now. I wish Biden were alive to see this. James Wynn right now, he actually posted something. I bookmarked it. I started trading perps in March, had never traded perps before. In fact, never really traded properly before. And a lot of people were on Twitter saying, this guy's a really professional trader. He knows what he's doing. Your boy was saying he's an idiot. I just traded meme coins. Before was known for calling Pepe at 600K and making 8 figures. I'm assuming he's calling Pepe at 600K market cap. And then it went to like $1 billion plus. And he made 8 figures. 8 figures means a lot, bro. In 1 month, I turned 3 million into 100 million. And then lost it all. So how much does he? I wonder how much he has. Is he back to 3 million? I was just doing my own thing, but people started to take notice. His account blew up. His ego got away from him. Anyway, with all this new attention, the trading spiraled out of control. Definitely. I was basically gambling. Definitely. I'm trying to chase back the gains I had lost. He was desperate. Definitely. And he didn't want to look like an idiot for losing 100 million. I got greedy. I wasn't taking the numbers on the screen seriously. That's really easy to do. I think I'm definitely make that mistake, at fault for making that mistake. The numbers are they're just numbers. You know, I got gosh darn it. The IRA is just a double whammy of numbers, bro. I got some nice P&Ls there, you know, but they're just numbers. And then the worst part is I couldn't spend this money if I wanted to, if I needed it. I mean, I guess I could if I needed it, and I would have to pay a tax penalty. How much of a tax penalty is it? 10% early withdrawal penalty. I mean, that doesn't seem like it's that bad. You can do it for first time home, education, medical expenses, disability. I mean, 10%, if it's 2 million, that's 200 grand, I guess. A lot of money. That's like 2 years of runway, bro. That's more than 2 years of runway. Or no, I don't know. I mean, you're still paying taxes. So you got to treat it like it's in your salary. I would love to see major tax breaks on certain items like IRAs, and I mean, I guess they're built to be tax shelters anyway. So, all right, Tesla 295. It got all the way down to 270, which is insane. Massive drop. The single biggest drop in a market cap of a company in the history of all companies ever in one single day. It's crazy. Again, I'm not looking. I don't want that. There's too much risk right now, bro. Too much risk. Elon says he's. Wait. Trump says he's going to cancel all SpaceX contracts. Maybe he does. I mean, Trump's going to be reasonable right at this. He's going to be rational, reasonable, and not overreact for sure. That is definitely Trump's modus operandi. So I'm sure everything's going to be just fine. He's not going to do anything crazy like cancel a bunch of SpaceX contracts, cancel a bunch of EV credits, cancel a bunch of solar credits, single him out. Not going to investigate him for election tampering, try and deport him. None of that. None of that. That is definitely not anything like Trump. Trump is over it already. Like he's moved on. He's not sitting around fuming about it. Elon pulling. Yep, I already said that. One of the words that came out of my mouth. Poo poo report, real quick. Recovery, White House denies any call. Yes, labor. Clear weekend. Markets won't care until the headline numbers roll. No one cares. Also, market cares more about data being out of the way. CRWV may come back today. Sierra Circle opened quite high. How are those two doing? I would not touch Circle. Currently at $99. I don't know if anyone got into this yesterday. I don't even know what price you could have got into it at. I think it did the old auction thing. I think the cheapest you could have got in it was $64, and it probably was bid up faster than you can. I mean, it went up to $105 in the first hour. I'm sorry, 103.75. And then sharp decline, and then another one, and then like I would not touch this. This will have a J curve. That's not the right company. $18 billion. I don't. So it's more now. 20 some billion. I don't know if that's properly valued or not. CoreWeave is What the actual hell is going on with this stock, bro? Oh, it had it. See, you're gonna negative days in the market. You're gonna get destroyed on this one. I wouldn't touch this one. And I wouldn't. A lot of these are too hard right now. I feel like the market keeps dipping on just stupid news. So, like, is it really waiting for something? Like, if real news comes out, what's going to happen? You know, it had a big down day on just freaking a Trump Elon spat. What happens if some real shit happens? Trump can take control of SpaceX for national. Is that what the chatter is? He can nationalize it. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would be one hell of a move. Rick in the house. How you doing, brother? How's your Neo doing? 363. It wasn't really phased too much by yesterday's brouhaha. That's because no one trades this piece of shit. Interestingly enough, Robinhood, I guess if you bought Circle and you tried selling it, it gives you a warning that selling an IPO, it was either 30 or 60 days after IPO is considered flipping. And I think it was 30 days, and you'll be blocked from buying IPOs for the next 60 days. I mean, that's kind of messed up. That doesn't seem like a free market. What do you mean that's considered flipping? What is IPO flipping? It's a high risk, high reward strategy. Is flipping. So I don't think it's illegal. But just Chris in the house. How you doing, brother? Dr. Payne in the house. Thank you for the likes. I don't think it's illegal. It just might be against Robinhood's terms of service. I don't know, bro. Like that's kind of everyone. SEC says IPO flipping exempt from law. This is from like 2001 though. Please, Robinhood said today. If you sell it's considered and you'll be restricted for 60 days. TD Ameritrade discourages it. Yeah, it's whatever. I don't think trading IPOs is a very wise decision in general. I don't think this chart's going to show. When did Coinbase? Yeah, it was before 2021, wasn't it? No, this is when it IPO'd. Like if you got in the Coinbase IPO, you got destroyed. Even if you bought at the bottom and then you were discouraged to sell for 30 days, it's April 21st. If you May 21st, you were down 100, you were down 33%. I mean, you could have sold. It's a little lame. I don't know. Isn't that what free markets are? I think retail, maybe there should be like some kind of rule or laws around big institutional money manipulating an IPO, but I don't know about retail. Boom, boom, boom. Metaplanet is up. They're doing an offering, some of the MicroStrategy. So they're selling warrants or something above market. So they did pop on that news. I wouldn't touch this one, bro. It'll probably do really well if Bitcoin goes up, but if it doesn't, this is very similar to leverage trading. And then plus it might be hard for you to buy it anyway. It's over the counter. No, I haven't gone over crypto, but I mean, we can get into crypto in a second. There's nothing to go over, dude. Let's get into crypto. Let's make Dr. Payne happy. There's nothing to talk about. Bitcoin crashed yesterday and now it's right back. Why is Bitcoin crashing? Because Elon and Trump are having a lover's quarrel. You're gonna boom boom again, guys. I already did a nice healthy boom boom. Boom boom boom. Let me hear you say way ho. Boom boom boom. Happens first time around. Why not this one? Hurry up and go over Trump and Elon. I already did it. What are you talking about? I already covered them quite a bit. Is that trolling? I think everyone knew it would happen. What, the Trump and Elon thing? Mike's in the house. How you doing, brother? IPOs, F off. You got that right. They're playing the market like dueling banjos, going to take that biddy to 400K. That would be nice. I really need 400K Bitcoin and $20 Ethereum more than you ever, or $20 Cardano more than you know. Elon joined him last time and bailed. What do you mean joined him last time? Him saying what he said about Epstein was a bit out of bounds. Like, that was just kind of stupid. Two very large egos. Eventually they have a disagreement. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Elon's got, yeah, those are probably the two biggest egos on the planet. And Trump is the most powerful man on the planet. As insane as that is to say. Only room for one alpha. Maybe do some 0 days. Yeah, that's not worth it. Go 42 days out, sell 100. That's not, I mean, that's kind of worth it. Praying for crypto prices to peak. Is it worth staying in HUD for 10%, 5 to 10% upside on an S&P inclusion? Or do I just... I'm somewhat tempted to take 1,000 of the shares off right now. I did a Tesla trade yesterday. That thing's getting destroyed. Put spread. I couldn't have timed that worse. Greed is why you won't. Yes. Greed and somewhat of like, even if it does pull back, I think it's short term. Gosh darn it, guys. I might take some off. Didn't coin dump? No. We talked about that yesterday, bro. Coin went on a rocket ship. This is what happened when coin got included. It went from 209 to 261 and then to 276 and then started pulling back. So this is when it got included. So I think... No, bro. This is... Wait, what day did it get included? I think it was... I remember it. It jumped like crazy. And I didn't know what happened. Monday, May 19th. Wasn't even that long ago. That's a weird day to kind of get included, but Tuesday. So it got announced this Friday. No, Tuesday, May 13th. I think the 19th is when it got added. Official, what day was it announced? What if it goes to 95? I'm selling. May 12th, yeah. So this May 12th. So it was announced May 12th after the market closed. And it gapped up to like that. I want to say like 2:30 or so, and then it ran all the way up to his inclusion day on May 19th. And then it's peaked since then, but it hasn't pulled back much from it. And you would expect similar behavior, I guess. They're both the same market cap. It's pulled back 7% since its run, but doing well. What is coin and hood market caps? The main difference is they're basically the same. I think Hood's a better company right now. The big difference is, Coinbase had a nice run up too. It went from 144, and this was market conditions. It was up 50% in a little over 3 weeks, 24 days, 25 days. That's a lot. And then it went up 92%. HUD has gone up a lot more, I think, in that short time frame, though. It's up 151% in the last 37 days. Yeah, it's my IRA. I don't know. Total crypto market cap 3.22, making a comeback after it fell off a cliff yesterday. Don't mention those. That's my main account. Don't mention self-directed rots. Bitcoin 104.5 had a crazy day yesterday. I think it's crazy that the market sold off so much on Trump Elon spat. Ethereum back to 2,500. It had a crazy sell-off yesterday. Cardano all the way down to 61 cents. That was a definition of buy the dip and anything but Elon related. You bought the dip. Yesterday was a prime buy the dip. Or at least dip your toes into the water. Ondo, I don't think Ondo hit Kurt's buy price. 76. 75. Stupid Discord's nothing but Trump and Elon news. When it's over, time to fall in love again. Kurt, where'd you put you on the... Oh, my order is in. 10K at 74. Oh, dude, it missed it by like a penny. It probably didn't fill. Where would Tesla need to slide down for you to nibble? I don't know. I don't know that I want that heat at all now. I don't think I want that heat at all, bro. It's too much heat. You can't piss off Trump and not expect there to be like ongoing, too much risk. Let's look at the risk. Expected move today still $7. We're at 295. 290 is 222. So the risk is to the downside. You think Elon? Yeah, he effed up. He's gonna have to put his tail between his legs and broker peace, in my opinion. Like, he doesn't have to. He has enough money that it doesn't matter money-wise. But it definitely matters. I mean, what's his life going to be? What's his life going to be if he's removed from like Tesla and SpaceX and, ostracized? Layoffs for Tesla? Yeah, I think you have to wait on Tesla now. I think there'll be an opportunity to buy back into Tesla, but I don't know, bro. I think robots for Tesla are going to be major, but why jump into a fire? Fishhook in the house. How you doing, brother? Making kids? Yeah, he's got enough of those. He's trying to repopulate the planet himself. That gets old. If you spend every day making kids, I mean, what's that gonna like? Are you able to do that every day at your age? Can you imagine just having 365 kids, just knock someone up? And it's not guaranteed you're going to knock them up every day. So I wonder what the success rate is if you had sex with one chick every day, what the percentage of that person getting pregnant is and having a kid. No, thank you. Yeah, I mean, having sex every day with a different hot ass woman sounds exciting. But man, your penis is going to fall off artificially. Yeah, but that's no fun. Elon lost 34 billion. That's it. That's chicken scratch. That's his coffee, daily coffee fund. If I sell hood, it's going to be burning a hole in my pocket, bro. I don't know what to do. Should I sell hood, guys? Put it in the channel. How much should I sell and how much should I sell? Like 25? Yes, no, 25%, 50%, all of it. Tesla lost 152 billion. Jason bringing up old ass news because he's late. I appreciate that you're here, though. Better late than never. I mean, I was late. Who am I? Why not sell hood? What do you mean, why not sell hood? So you're saying I should sell it? And how much? When it's over, it's time to fall in love again. When it's over. You made your money next? Yeah, but I don't want to like completely get out of hood. No, it's going to go up. This stock is still a great stock. They're doing very smart things business wise. I think the upside's becoming more and more limited. Sell half and walk away. When it's over, time to fall in love again. Maybe sell 500 shares and put it into Neo. Get in. I am not touching Circle, bro. You are out of. I might get into Circle after it dips massively. You're out of your freaking mind, bro. We didn't mention Jimmy 2971. I wouldn't touch that one. There's nothing really out there that is like, because the markets. The S&P is 2% from all-time highs. Kathy Wood bought a bunch. Yeah, that's fake news. Or like, it's whatever news. They have funds, bro. And this fund allocates a percentage to, it's very laid out. Like this fund is 12% Tesla. This fund is whatever. So you might see, because Tesla went down so much, she'll have to buy more Tesla. I bought yesterday. You're welcome for the bounce. $4.48 million shares of Circle. 4.48 million shares of Circle what? I have money. Buy 5 shares. I just wanted to see if it gave me any warnings. I wonder if it'll give me a warning if I try and sell it. Are there absolutely no fees for buying this? Estimated trade cost. Estimated fees, commission. Like they make no money on stocks. Oh shit. Dude, I didn't mean to hit send. I thought I was going back. I don't think Tasty Trade gives a shit if I sell it. Yeah, it's not giving me any IPO flipping warnings. Damn. What did I sell it? 99.24? Oh, but that's a day trade, bro. I mean, this account can flip over to a non whatever account. Made $3, bro. Just wasted a day trade. Sell puts? No. What, do you not know what that means? Sell puts is bullish. I could have, like, you would sell calls. You would sell puts if you're short. That would be a covered put. Selling puts now would be like going more delta. I'm not short. What do you mean? Sell calls? Exactly what? You want me to be more bullish? You went from sell some to sell some puts and be more bullish. Have more long deltas. And you can buy back. Oh, cheaper? Yeah. So you're saying sell my shares and then sell puts. Is that what you saying? Because that's fine. Yeah, I don't hate that. Well, you didn't say that. You just said sell puts against your hood position. That means that was a misstatement, bitch. School's out for summer. Now it's quiet time. Arg. Sell puts against your hood position. It means that's an incorrect statement. So don't arg me. Just understand that you said that. You had different intentions. That's fine. I get it. I understand it now. I do have a bunch of hood in the small account. I mean, I could sell it, but that's tax. A tax situation. So I'm bullish long term. I'm just gonna let that one ride until I think we might have a major market crash. Or I might sell it around inclusion. I don't know, dude. What kind of activity could I do? Sell puts? I mean, there's not. I can sell 60 puts and make a buck 60. Sell coverage strangles. $5? That's not bad. I'm definitely not going to have the reduced by 29,000. So I could sell 500 shares and then do some coverage strangles. If it dips, I would buy it back the 500 shares back at like $60 would be my cost basis. If it goes above 90, it takes it away. I don't hate that. When it's over, time to fall in love again. All the things that she used to say have gone out the window. Bitcoin 104.4. It's pretty boring over here, bro. I mean, there's nothing to talk about in crypto. Ramble time. You know what it is? It is tea break time.
it all up. I think I'm spitting it out. I think I'm giving up, giving up, giving up, giving up. There is a hole in the bottom of my soul. It's growing and it's going to consume my soul. Take it all down, swallow it whole. Fill it up.
You're saying you can't hear the music? What is this crap? Yes. Man, wait, can you hear it now? Wow. I don't know. Sometimes that shit just doesn't pipe through, right? My apologies. I apologize. I feel a lot better now, though. Although we still got a second boom boom brewing. Uh-oh, here we go. Banyan, like, what's up his ass, bro? He just wanting to be in the relevant news again? Famous is down. Ugh. I gotta fix something. Give it up, give it up. Give it up, give it up. There is a hole deep in my soul. There are some things in my life not going well, boys and girls. My stress levels have never been higher. I am not catching any breaks whatsoever. I got 4 hours of sleep last night. And it was 2 hours awake for 3 hours, 2 hours. Brutal, bros. Give it up, give it up. I need a $20 Cardano. Tisk Aloba. Sir, can you please say what happened to you again? I just came. What do you mean just happened to me? Elon bankrupting me? I just said I'm having a rough go right now. Lots of stress. Lots of work stress. Everything's running. Wow, 145 over 90. It was, my print earlier was fine. Oh, wow. The server is not responding. The server could be down. Oracle not available. Shared does not exist. Uh-oh. What the shit, dude? Oh, I should take a screenshot of that error message. Shared memory realm does not exist. That's not good. shit, bro. The pressure was lower when the silver platters. No. Let's see. Do you have any advice on how to deal with stress? Not really. Die of a coronary freaking heart attack? School's out for summer. Yeah, I mean, fix your diet is a big one. It's a hard one. Fix your circadian rhythm. Probably meditation. Please work. The database server is not responding and could be down. Error code. Windows menu. Breathing. I'm probably gonna have to get off the phone, guy. I mean, off the mic. Gotta take care of something. What is this? Acronis Cyber Protect. Is this causing my problem? I like this guy. Get info really gets it.
We're in a little bit of a pickle right now. Not a great situation for BTC. We have this big negotiation happening in the States, right? The spending bill or appropriation.
Yeah, he really gets it. Oh, he's talking about the bill? I actually want to hear what he has to say. I'll watch that. Not sure why this Cyber Protect. Oh, there's no longer a warning. I don't see. Could be a delayed start. Please run. Ugh. All right, guys. I'm going to have to call Simtex. I had to crawl under the house to change the furnace filter, and there were more spiders. First thing I thought about, webs from all the spiders catching things and eating their insides. Indecision to call you. Bitcoin 1048. Be sure to join the Discord. I'll let you know if I make any decisions on Robinhood. Currently at $74. All right, everyone. Have a great day. I got to go.